Do you actually know what happens inside your dog's brain the moment you start talking to them? Most owners spend hundreds of dollars on weighted blankets, calming treats, and specialized toys to help their anxious dogs. We see them trembling during a thunderstorm or pacing when we pick up our car keys and we feel helpless. But behind all those expensive solutions, there is a tool you already possess. One that is hardwired into their biology, that most people overlook every single day. If you keep relying on serious human commands or worse, raising your voice to get their attention, you might be accidentally breaking the very trust your dog is trying to build with you. Today we're going deep into the science of soft phrases and the low-energy narration method. We're going to explore how your vocal identity can become an invisible layer of safety, the heartbreaking reason why yelling never works, and how a 2022 study revealed the specific vocal handshake your dog has been waiting for. Once you understand the power of your own voice, you will never speak to your dog the same way again. 1. The biology of the vocal handshake. To understand why soft phrases are so powerful, we have to look at how pets process sound. While the sources I am drawing from focus on cats, the psychological framework is strikingly similar for dogs. A 2022 study from Paris Nanterre University discovered something that changed the way we look at pet communication. They found that pets can easily distinguish their owner's voice from a stranger's, but there was a catch. The animals in the study barely reacted when their owners spoke in a normal adult voice. They didn't perk their ears, they didn't look toward the sound, they stayed withdrawn. But the moment those same owners shifted into short, soft, and slightly higher-pitched phrases, everything changed. The animals became visibly more alert, more engaged, and more affectionate. This is what researchers call infant-directed speech. For a dog, your normal voice is often just background noise. It's the sound of you on a work call or talking to a neighbor. But your soft voice is a unique key that only fits the lock of your specific relationship. When you use those soft, short sentences, you aren't just making noise, you are triggering a biological response that tells their brain, this person is home. 2. The tragedy of the loud voice. Most of us have been there. Your dog is anxious, they've knocked something over, or they're barking at the window, and you yell their name to make them stop. It feels like the right response in the moment, but here is what is actually happening inside your dog's brain. Dogs, like the cats mentioned in a 2021 study in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior, do not process cause and effect the way humans do. They aren't learning I shouldn't bark. They are learning that their safe base is now unpredictable. When you raise your voice, their amygdala fires a stress response. They register the volume, the sharp energy, and the tension. Over time, this doesn't correct behavior, it quietly destroys the bond. According to behavioral research, animals exposed to raised voices show significantly higher levels of chronic stress and avoidance behavior. They start to flinch when you walk by or hide in corners. They aren't being moody, they've simply learned that being near you can feel threatening. The high-energy, loud approach is a sensory assault on an anxious dog. To heal them, we have to lower the frequency. If you're starting to realize that the way you talk to your dog is more important than the words you say, hit that like button and subscribe. We're on a mission to help more owners understand the silent rules of the animal world, so we can all build the deep connections our pets are quietly hoping for. 3. The safe base and vocal identity. Why does a soft voice have the power to calm a dog who is spiraling into a panic attack? It's because of a concept called attachment theory. A 2019 study from Oregon State University confirmed that pets form genuine attachment bonds with their owners that mirror the bonds between human infants and their caregivers. In this bond, you are the safe base. When your dog is anxious, they are looking to you to see if the world is still secure. If your voice is calm, rhythmic, and soft, you are providing a vocal identity of safety. When you consistently use this soft voice, your voice becomes more than just a sound, it becomes a signal of comfort. Think about how you feel when you're stressed and someone you trust speaks to you in a low, gentle whisper. Your heart rate starts to settle. Your breathing deepens. Your dog is even more sensitive to this than you are. By using soft phrases, you are regulating your dog's nervous system. You are building an invisible layer of safety that no toy or treat could ever replace. 4. The low-energy narration method. So, how do you actually apply this? Most people only talk to their dogs when they want something: sit, stay, stop it. But if you only use your voice as a tool for commands, your voice becomes a source of pressure. The low-energy narration method is different. It involves talking to your dog when nothing is happening. You sit in the same room as them and simply narrate your day in that warm, gentle tone. I'm just making some coffee. Look at the sun on the floor. You're such a good helper today. This is a form of parallel presence. the act of being near them without demanding anything from them. In the animal world, this quiet act of just existing together is one of the strongest bonds possible. When you narrate your day softly, you are filling the silence that often causes anxious dogs to stay on high alert. You are telling them, "I don't need anything from you, I just like being here." This is especially powerful during storms or fireworks. Don't wait for them to panic to start talking. Start the narration early. Let your voice be the constant, predictable soundtrack to their safety. 5. The choice to connect, letting them walk away. There is one act of love that works hand in hand with soft phrases, and it's the one most owners fail. It's the act of letting your dog walk away. Anxious dogs often feel trapped by our love. We see them looking stressed, so we walk over, scoop them up, or corner them to give them a cuddle. But to a dog, being grabbed without warning can trigger a survival response. In the wild, the only time their paws leave the ground or they are held tight is when a predator has them. When you use soft phrases, you should be doing it from a distance. Sit on the floor at their level. Make yourself small. Use your soft voice and wait. The owners whose dogs follow them everywhere and never want to leave their side have one thing in common. They let their dog walk away every single time. They don't chase them for a cuddle, they don't force a connection. By giving your dog the autonomy to choose when to approach, and using your voice to signal that you are a safe zone, you are building a bond that is 10 times stronger than anything you could force. Conclusion: you are home. The next time you see your dog's ears tilt or their body tense up with anxiety, don't reach for a command. Don't raise your energy to match theirs. Instead, lower yourself to their world. Use those short, soft phrases. Speak to them as if they are the most precious thing in your world, because, to them, you are their entire world. Your dog doesn't need you to be perfect. They don't need you to be a master or a leader in the way the old myths suggest. They just need you to be a predictable, warm presence. They need to hear the specific melody of your safe voice, to know that the world is okay. When you speak softly, you aren't just communicating, you are performing a ritual of protection. You are telling your dog, you're safe, you're loved, you're home. If this video changed the way you're going to talk to your dog tonight, tell me in the comments, what's the one soft phrase your dog reacts to the most? And if you want to learn more about the silent ways your dog is trying to apologize or connect with you, check out our video on dog body language right here. Because understanding them is the highest form of love. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.